If your dog can destroy a toy under 10 minutes, you already know the pain of buying the same durable toy 5 times of the toys that can consistently hold up to aggressive chewers, ranked and reviewed. Let's get into it.
Quick note before we get into it. Every dog he's tested. Every dog chews differently. No toy on the planet is truly 100% indestructible, and you should always supervise chew time, especially the first few sessions with something new. What you're about to see is based on extensive research into durability testing, real owner reviews, and the actual engineering behind each of these products. Starting at number 5, the Benebone Wishbone. This one's a nylon rubber blend infused with real bacon flavor, so it's not just about toughness, it's about keeping your dog interested long enough to actually use it instead of ignoring it. A lot of owners say the bacon flavor is what makes the real difference here. Dogs that ignore plain rubber toys within a day will often keep coming back to this one for weeks. It's also a good option for a dog that's still developing their chewing strength, like an adolescent moving past puppy toys but not quite full power chewer level yet. One thing to watch for, because it's a nylon blend rather than pure rubber, it will show wear over time, so it's worth checking regularly, especially in the first few weeks. If your dog is a lighter to moderate chewer, this is honestly one of the best value picks on this entire list. Number 4. The Kong Extreme Line. The Kong Extreme Line. Most people know this as the Goody Bone. What really sets the Extreme line apart from Kong's standard toys is the rubber compound itself. It's noticeably denser and less bouncy than the classic red Kong most people already own. Exactly what you want for a dog that treats every toy like a demolition project. The treat dispensing design also doubles as a mental enrichment tool, not just a chew toy. Freezing it with peanut butter turns a 5-minute chew session into a 20-minute one. If you already own a standard Kong and your dog has destroyed it, this is the natural upgrade, not a side grade.
Number 3 is a bit different, the Westpaw Zogoflex. It's made from a material called Zogoflex Recycled, recyclable, dishwasher safe, and it floats. So if your dog is also a swimmer, this one's for you.
The floating feature isn't just a nice to have if you've got a lake dog or a pool dog. It means you're not losing this toy to the bottom of a pond the way you would with standard rubber. Westpaw also backs this material with their own guarantee program, so if it does get destroyed, there's a replacement path, similar to what we'll see with golf nuts in a minute. It's a Heaton to a Matatil Vintanov, Sewn or Goff, so it eases to hurt best pod IVs, that it's the Wayne Outdoor of new travelers on this place. So it can efficiently replace fumes where he distracted plays. It can be used as porta as he lifta, similar to what we'll see with golf nuts in a minute. It's a slightly softer chew profile than Kong or golf nuts, so it tends to work best for moderate chewers rather than the most extreme cases on this list. If you're finding this helpful or if you just like what you're seeing, hit that like button and subscribe if you want more videos like this one. Okay, back to it. One thing I get asked constantly is how we actually decide what makes this list versus what gets left off. It's not just brand reputation. We're looking at 4 things every single time. Real durability, testing data, not just marketing claims, actual owner reviews from people whose dogs have used the product for months, not days, the materials and engineering behind the toy, and whether the company backs it up with any kind of guarantee if it fails. A toy can be popular and still not make the cut if it doesn't hold up under those 4 criteria. That's why you'll see some big, well-known brands missing from this list and some smaller names you might not have heard of ranking higher than you'd expect. Number 2, and this is where it gets serious. Golf nuts. This toy was literally engineered by a rubber chemist specifically for aggressive chewers. There's a red safety layer underneath. What's genuinely impressive about golf nuts is that this isn't marketing language. The company was founded specifically because the makers couldn't find a truly safe option for their own aggressive chewer. And that safety-first engineering shows in every detail, right down to that red indicator layer we just talked about. This is the toy I'd recommend first if you've had a dog that's ever swallowed a piece of a lower quality toy, because the entire design exists to prevent exactly that. It's on the pricier side of this list, but for true power chewers, The lifetime guarantee makes the real cost of ownership lower than you'd think.
And number 1, the toy that takes the top spot for actually surviving the most aggressive of cheaters, the Woofu Indestructible Chew Stick. Industrial grade, medical grade rubber, lab tested, with a demolish-free life.
What earns this the number one spot isn't just the rubber itself, it's the testing process behind it. Lab tested specifically against aggressive chewing patterns rather than just general durability testing, a distinction a lot of toys on the market skip entirely. The demolish-free guarantee also means you're not gambling every time you hand this to your dog, which matters a lot if you've been burned before by toys that claim to be tough but don't back it up. If you only buy one toy from this entire list, and your dog is a serious, committed power chewer, this is the one. Quick practical note before we wrap up, I linked all 5 on Amazon since that's the fastest checkout, and most of you already have Prime, but a few of these, including the West Paw Quizzle, are also usually available on Chewy, if you'd rather consolidate with your regular food and treat order. Prices do shift a bit depending on size and color, so double-check the listing before you buy, especially for the Kong and Golf Nuts options since they come in multiple size tiers and you want to match it to your dog's actual jaw strength, not just their breed. So, quick recap before you scroll away. Benebone for the moderate chewer who gets bored easily. Kong Extreme if you want that treat puzzle factor. West Paw if your dog swims. Golf Nuts for the safety-conscious power chewer. And Woof Bite if you want the single toughest option on this entire list.
As always, I hope this was helpful. Wishing you all the best, and I'll see you in the next one.